All right, this is my top 5 point guards of all time. I am doing this video because Scott Brooks, I believe his name is, he's the coach of the Washington Wizards, and he's been the coach of the Thunder, I believe, as well too. He was coaching when Durant, Harden, and Westbrook were all on one team. Okay, basically a few days ago, after Westbrook had that game, it was like 14 points, 20 rebounds, 24 assists. Brooks said that Westbrook is the second best point guard of all time. Debatable. People on ESPN did not really agree, but they said that he's probably a top 5, top 10. Me personally, I think that he is a top 5. Not number 2, as Scott Brooks said, but he's definitely in there. So, here's my top 5. Alright. Number 1, Magic Johnson, 5-time champion, 3-time finals MVP, 6'9 guard. 5-time NBA champion, as you know. He won in 80, 82, 85, 87, 88. I think his game speaks for itself. He was a 3-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 12-time All-Star, and he was the MVP of the All-Star game twice. I think Magic Johnson, he revolutionized the point guard position. Tall point guards have always been a favorite thing of mine. I've always loved tall point guards. I think it's something about it. It's kind of intimidating. It's kind of cool, and they have awesome court vision. You know, Ben Simmons. Sean Livingston was pretty good for his size too, and I just think an imposing point guard set a pace, set a tone for the team that cannot be neglected. Magic Johnson is definitely number 1 point guard of all time for the time being, and this is no debate. I think that, he's a 9-time All-NBA first team, 2-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, and I think that he's a boss. He's a beast in the game. Number 2, Steph Curry. He truly revolutionized the game. There's nobody who has made it more exciting to watch the NBA in the last 15 years. Maybe as much as LeBron James, if not a little bit more. I think when you watch him hit those long bombs, it makes you just realize how skilled and talented he is. And he really can't be taken for granted in this day and age. And he really did transcend the game. 3-time NBA champion, 2-time Most Valuable Player for the season, 7-time NBA All-Star, 3-time NBA first team, 2-time NBA second team, and he's been a scoring champ in 2016, and he is probably going to be a scoring champ this year in 2021. I think Steph Curry is probably my pound for pound favorite player in the last 10 years. I think he's a winner. I think he's a champion. I think he's everything proper in the game, and there really is nobody like him. Him and Klay Thompson make up the best backcourt I have ever seen in my life. Nobody like him. Number 3, this is probably going to catch some flack, but I'm going to go with Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul is an animal. We have seen how effective he is at changing a team's chemistry and dynamic. The Phoenix Suns have done nothing good in the last 4 years, but as soon as you put Chris Paul on the team, boom, top in the West, playoff contenders. I know there's going to be a lot of people who say, well, Chris Paul hasn't won anything. He hasn't won anything. He hasn't yet. And I think that he is, pound for pound, the best pure point guard I've ever seen in my life. There's nobody who is a pure point guard in all of history. I think the next best for like pure point guards is John Stockton. I did not put John Stockton on my list, but he's an animal. He's an animal, and they both are. Chris Paul is a 11-time All-Star. Okay, NBA All-Star Game MVP, 4-time NBA first team, 4-time NBA second team, NBA third team 1 time, 7 NBA All-Defensive team, 2-time NBA All-Defensive second team, and Rookie of the Year, 4-time NBA assist leader, 6-time NBA steals leader. When it goes down in 20 years in the future, I think that we're going to really truly appreciate Chris Paul's game. And he's so smooth. His IQ is so high. He destroys the game. He's a destroyer, just finding holes in the game, in the defense, and just exploiting them to the maximum. He is just his awareness is off the charts, and I mean that. Now, number 4, this is Westbrook. I think he is the number 4 best point guard of all time. I think that I have never seen a more athletic powerhouse than him. When you put him in the stats for like the most dynamic stats of all time, I'm going to say he's number 1. He has about 175 triple doubles. He's going to surpass everybody in triple doubles. I don't think there will be another person quite like him, and there will probably be nobody else who passes his triple double record. And come on, man, he gets 20 points, 20 rebounds, 20 assists. You can say he's stat padding, but come on, that's still an impressive statistic. You can hate on him all you want, but he gives it his all 24/7. I have never seen a more physical, dominating force in the NBA. Okay, all he has to do is win now. That's the only setback to his game, is that he hasn't won anything. So people are going to say, well, what has he won? He hasn't done this, he hasn't done that. Just wait and see, okay? His stats are MVP 2017 once, 9-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, 2-time All-NBA First Team, 5-time All-NBA Second Team, 2 times All-NBA Third Team, scoring champion twice, assist leader twice. And he's averaged a triple-double, I think, 4 of the last 5 seasons. I think we shouldn't take this for granted. This is something that's really never been done besides Oscar Robertson, averaging a triple-double. I remember 10 years ago, triple-doubles were kind of unheard of. Somebody gets a triple-double, they were on ESPN for 3 days straight. So I think with his game being such a physical powerhouse and him just being the most athletic point guard to ever pick up a basketball, we take for granted how good he really is. He is one of my favorite players to watch, and once he wins a championship or two, I think we will hopefully respect him a little bit more. 5, Isaiah Thomas. 2-time NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP, once 12-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, 3-time All-NBA First Team, 2-time All-NBA Second Team, and Isaiah Thomas. He's been an assist leader as well once. Isaiah Thomas is great. He played against crazy good competition. He won twice against, the Celtics, and he was going against the Sixers. They had a good team as well. He's just a beast. There's nobody like him. And I think that he's number 5. I was going to put John Stockton in here, but I think Isaiah's just I didn't grow up watching him, but from what I have seen of him, he was a phenomenal player, and I don't want to discredit what he's done, I believe John Stockton never won, and that kind of counts for something, but not for too much, even though Westbrook is on here. All right, so can you please subscribe to my channel? Or I would greatly appreciate it. I give you more hot takes, and this is my top 5, and I hope you like it. Have a good one.